Students or more. Now, the context here in Massachusetts is that this is a state where the number of coronavirus cases has more than doubled just in the last day.
We urge all of our residents to do their part to stay informed, to keep the Commonwealth safe and healthy.
The first 90 days, really, of the pandemic in Massachusetts, my team lost over 100 residents very quickly. And at that time, visitation was restricted, so they died without their family at their side.
The past 2 years in our industry have most definitely been the hardest, most challenging and difficult years of my career.
Every day I had to get up, get to work, not knowing the challenges I may face.
We tried to make sure they had what they needed for protective gear. I remember a Sunday morning, a bunch of us all fanning out to different Ace Hardwares to make sure we could have extra eye protection because there was nowhere else to get it.
Just trying to be on top of all the protocols. You know, it was like overnight, this industry just changed. The isolation that my residents were experiencing, I get a little choked up thinking about that at this point. You know, how we just couldn't wait for them to come back out of their rooms and anything we could do to bring people joy. And I think we did a great job of that, but it was hard. It felt like, you know, Groundhog's Day for so long.
Working at a nursing facility during the pandemic has been a labor of love in probably the most challenging way. People needed to come to work in changing conditions that were evolving rapidly and do what we do best, which is to care for our residents.
Trying to stay motivated and coming here every day was difficult. But what kept me motivated coming back here is the residents.
I was hoping I don't get sick so I'll be here because I knew what I was doing was making a difference.
I want to be there with them through whatever it is.
All they had is us, so I got up and like, I have to go and do this. And I did. We all did.
It is amazing the people that have stayed, and I think we need to applaud the people that just showed up for work. And I don't know how we can reward them enough.
The past 2 years has been incredibly challenging, at times overwhelming, but most of all, I'm incredibly proud of leading this organization. Mass Senior Care, together with our staff and board leadership, has played multiple roles. I think that we have been a very loud and effective voice on behalf of our membership. We were successful in securing $750 million in funding over the course of this pandemic, and we need to continue to advocate and use our voice to really build upon the successes of the pandemic in some ways.
Thanks to the staff that work here each and every day, able to get through some of the most difficult times of our lives. We have so many stable, long-term staff members who know the residents very intimately. The greatest motivation for them wasn't anything that I could do. It was their own commitment to the residents that they serve.
I like to take care of people. And I like when I go home, before I go home, they always give me a little prayer, and they always, hold my hand and always say thank you. It's a comfort to know that I did something good.
I can wake up in the morning feeling a little tired, a little groggy, and the second I get here and I say hi to the residents, it's just like such a big burst of energy, and you're here for a purpose and a reason, and it's one of the most challenging and rewarding experiences I've ever had.
I like to be close with them. I have so many residents in the past. I can't forget them. When you have somebody touch your heart, it's hard for you to get off. You know what I mean?
They appreciate every little thing that you do for them. It's just incredible the impact you can have on someone doing something you do every day, but it's so meaningful to them.
Me coming here every day, helping people. I even pick up more hours because I love doing this. So it gives me the satisfaction of knowing that, I did something this day to help this person. it's great.
I think people who go into long-term care don't go into it because they just want a job. They really care about patients, and they're the ones who make the best caregivers.
Working with this population is really unlike any other. They've seen wars, they've had multiple careers, they've had families, children, grandchildren, and they want to share those experiences and have you be part of their world.
There is so much joy and so much life because these people know that they're loved. It's a great opportunity to give back to a community and a population that has done so much for us.
It's, I think, the most rewarding job you can have. I love my job. I love coming to work every day.
These are mission-driven individuals. They are inspiring, they are resilient, and for all those reasons, I am motivated each and every day to do all I can to help support them through living wage and through opportunities to advance within their profession.
If there's one thing I could ask Governor Baker and the legislature, it's support nursing home care. It was already a challenge for nursing homes pre-pandemic, but now the challenges are much, much greater.
We have not for a long time paid a living wage to the people who work in skilled nursing. That needs to change. It needs to change radically.
And it's not just CNAs, it's our nursing staff, our housekeepers, our laundry folks, our dietary workers, our maintenance staff, our activities staff, our rehab staff. What they did through the course of this pandemic was nothing short of heroic. They need to be rewarded for that.
The role that I see long-term care fulfilling in the future is a very important one. Our population continues to age, and we know that there's people who are going to need this level of care.
We are there as the safety net to make sure that people who need the level of care that we deliver have it.
I know right now we have significant challenges, but I'm rather bullish about the future of long-term care. There's a lot of good conversations happening and a lot of great models of workforce development happening in our facilities. I'm feeling optimistic, quite frankly. If we can address our workforce crisis, which is a top priority of Mass Senior Care, we will be a very vibrant nursing facility sector.